Is crypto a blockchain, or are they separate entities? A lot of people lump the two together. So now we're going to go over 3 areas that will tell us if they should be separated out. The first area we're going to talk about is what is crypto. After that, we'll discuss what is blockchain. The final area will be, can you have crypto without blockchain and vice versa? So now we're going to get on board the crypto ship to see where this adventure will take us. First off, I just wanted to give a shout out to all the new Kryptonians joining us here in the Cryptoverse. I'm Zach, founder of Info on Crypto, and if you want to go on a fun-filled, enlightening journey through the wonderful world of crypto, a world where I offer helpful info on everything crypto, then just click on the red subscribe button below and tap the little bell that pops up, and the Emperor aka YouTube will let you know whenever I post a new crypto video. Now, in this video, we'll be discussing is crypto a blockchain. Okay, now let's get this crypto cruiser moving. First, we'll start with what is crypto. So crypto is the abbreviated form of the word cryptocurrency. Now a cryptocurrency is an encrypted virtual or digital currency. Most of them are created using cryptography and blockchain technology. Cryptos are also decentralized. So what that means to you is that they are outside of the government or central bank's control. Now, what that means to me is that I'm going to hold them, well, to be more specific, Bitcoin, for the long term, as a store of wealth. Also, Bitcoin, the first fully developed cryptocurrency, was created by the mysterious Satoshi Nakamoto. Now, in Nakamoto's white paper, Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, which was the first introduction of Bitcoin, by the way, it was stated that Bitcoin would be an electronic payment system based on cryptographic proof instead of trust. I have Nakamoto's white paper pulled up right now. Also, I will put a link to where you can find this white paper in over 30 different languages underneath my video in the resource section. Now getting back to it, the cryptographical proof that Nakamoto was talking about when it comes to cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin is called proof of work. So, proof of work is where miners, who are typically people with specialized computers, verify multiple transactions using complex mathematics in return for a reward, which in Bitcoin's case, this reward is a set amount of Bitcoin. Now, these transactions are grouped together in what are called blocks. After being verified, these blocks are added to the blockchain, which is basically a digital public ledger. Also, as far as cryptos go, Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies have always had volatility when it comes to their price. And last year in 2021, Bitcoin's lowest price was below $30,000, while its high was well above $60,000. Another thing, you can also use crypto to purchase various products and services. Although, as a form of currency, specifically when it comes to buying things, cryptocurrencies are still in their infancy stage, meaning they're not widely accepted by merchants as of now. One reason is what I just mentioned, their current volatility, since merchants can't count on a reasonably stable price from one day to the next. In saying that, there are also some people who think cryptos will never really be fully used as a currency in the classic sense of the word, but instead as a store of wealth, or because of blockchain technology, as utility or asset tokens. Next, we're going to talk about what is blockchain. Blockchain is a digital ledger that is immutable, meaning the values in it can't be changed, and it is distributed among thousands of nodes or computers around the world. Also, the blockchain can be used to record transactions like cryptocurrency purchases, as well as track assets. These assets can be tangible, or in other words physical, like real estate, or they can be intangible, meaning non-physical, like trademarks or other intellectual property. The data or information from these transactions are grouped in blocks. Then those blocks are connected together using complex math called cryptography. They are also linked together like a physical chain, where the block before it is linked to the one behind it, which is where we get the word blockchain. Also, the blocks validate the specific time and the order in which the transactions are done. Every new block that is added brings an added layer of protection to the verification of the block before it. Another thing, since the blockchain is shared with nodes or computers all over the world, with every transaction, there is computer software that is used to bring every transcription of the blockchain the new data at the same time. This ensures that all the info on the blockchain, again a digital public ledger, will be identical and precise. Finally, we'll discuss if you can have crypto without blockchain and vice versa. So, we'll begin with the first of the two. Can you have crypto without blockchain? Now to start with, most cryptocurrencies use and are based on blockchain technology. However, there's definitely at least one cryptocurrency that doesn't use a blockchain. So, around 2015, a project called IOTA, or IOTA, was announced. Now, even though IOTA can be used like other cryptocurrencies, it was created to be used for the IoT, which stands for the Internet of Things. Also, it is a crypto that doesn't use a blockchain. It works with what is referred to as Tangle technology. Now, Tangle uses a mathematical concept known as directed acyclic graph. So instead of using miners and nodes to validate transactions, IOTA uses self-validation through Tangle technology. Now, what this means in its basic sense is that if you want to do a transaction using IOTA's Tangle, then you have to confirm two pre-existing transactions prior to sending your own. Also, one advantage Tangle is said to have over the blockchain is that it's faster. Although, on the other hand, one drawback Tangle has when compared to the blockchain is its past security issues and how secure it will be going forward. Still, as far as the future of crypto goes, Tangle technology is something to keep your eye on. So, to finish up this section, the IOTA Foundation's main goal is to make advancements in the field of IoT, again the Internet of Things, using their IOTA Tangle technology. Now, we'll move on to part 2 of this section. Can you have a blockchain without a crypto? To start with, one of the main reasons that Satoshi Nakamoto invented the blockchain was to solve the problem of double spending in regard to digital currencies. However, blockchain is presently being used in several different areas aside from crypto, and a lot of people think that's just the tip of the iceberg. Since the blockchain is basically a computer code and can be programmed for all sorts of things. Now, here are the few of the areas that blockchain technology is being used for right now, other than cryptocurrencies. The first thing I'm going to mention is medical records. There are smart contracts being used right now to create systems in order to store all your private healthcare information securely. With these systems, not only could your health info be stored safely, but it could also be shared between healthcare providers pretty seamlessly, while staying secure at the same time. Supply chains are another place where companies are beginning to make inroads when it comes to blockchain technology. Also, just think how important it is to keep your birth certificate and social security card private. So, your identification records are another area that the blockchain is starting to make a positive impact. Finally, we come to legal documents. They also contain private and sensitive information most of the time, and we want to make sure to keep them secure as well. That way, for example, nobody gets a hold of our home loan info, including our personal info, and then refinances our house, which will allow them to steal money, possibly ruin our credit, and potentially leave us with a larger mortgage and a higher note. Wait, let's take that back. We're not going to put that out in the universe. Okay, so what did we find out? First, cryptos are digital currencies, and most of them were created using blockchain technology. Now, Speaking of digital currency or cryptocurrency, along with the link to the white paper that I told you about earlier, I will also put a link to one of my previous videos titled "Is Cryptocurrency Different from Money? 4 Errors Exposed?", where I shed light on the differences between cryptocurrencies or digital currency and regular money. Alright, now back to our conclusion. Cryptos are decentralized as well, so they're not under any government or central bank's control. You can also use them to buy some products and services, although there isn't widespread acceptance of them at the moment. Another thing we found out is that there's at least one crypto that doesn't use a blockchain. Although, I'm going to tell you a little secret. When I was doing research, I found out that there's actually a few more cryptos that don't use blockchain technology either. However, there have been some security issues with the Tangled technology that is used instead of a blockchain. Also, when it comes to the blockchain, it is an unchangeable digital ledger that is distributed to thousands of computers around the world. The blockchain is used to record transactions like the buying and selling of cryptos and to track assets. These assets can be non-physical, like trademarks, or physical, like real estate. The transactions are grouped together in blocks and then strung together securely to make the blockchain. So even though most cryptos use a blockchain, they're not the same thing. Also, blockchain technology certainly has several uses right now that don't involve crypto, and there will probably be a lot more coming down the pipe. Finally, as far as the blockchain goes, since cryptocurrencies are different from the blockchain, the same holds true the other way around, meaning the blockchain is not synonymous with crypto. Now, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit up the like button, and until next time, always remember, knowledge is your greatest investment. This is Zach, the Prosperous View, signing off.